good morning. I know my voice is a little bit off. I'm a little bit under the weather, but I really wanted to share this thought with you this morning, so I'm happy if you're here. Well, I wouldn't know. In First Chronicles 28:20, we have been speaking about about each word in these few sentences, these few precious sentences that David was speaking to his son, encouraging him, and this is truly David's master course in encouragement. And today we are getting we're getting near the end of it. But he said, let me just read a little bit before. Fear not, be not dismayed, for the Lord God, even my God, will be with you. He will not fail you nor forsake you. And this thought, this not fail you nor forsake you. So this is the first one, not fail you, not slacken, the word is not slacken, like doesn't loosen the relationship, okay? So will everything be correct and perfect in this building? Maybe so, probably not. Probably there will be problems. I'm sure any building project has problems, so I'm sure Solomon had to deal with some. But David is giving a beautiful promise that is really repeated in the New Testament about our whole lives as believers. David is saying he will not fail you. He will not loosen this relationship. He will not stop supporting you, uplifting you, upholding you while you are doing this wonderful and very important work. So that is a great promise. In a way, if I were Solomon, I would think, okay, he will not fail me as long as I do this work. How does it go? Until you have finished all the work for the service of the house of the Lord. I would be thinking in my heart, he will not leave me until I finish. Okay, so we're going to finish this building at the end of my life because I want him to uphold me all along. Of course, that would be cheating. But anyways, that's such an awesome promise. And then David sort of doubles down on it and says, nor forsake you. So the expression there is to relinquish, to let go, to give up, to say you're done. God will not. And this is wonderful because so here's the question. So God is so perfect. Am I going to make mistakes while I'm serving Him? Oh yeah, I will. Of course, we all will. Our Christian walk, we will fail. We're humans, but He will not fail you. He will not forsake you until you finish this work. Okay, so those are beautiful promises. And then, of course, in Hebrews 13, verse 5, the end of the verse, and verse 6, it is repeated. Well, it's very similar. Let me just read it. For He has said, that's the Lord, for He has said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. That's very similar because to Solomon, not fail you, not forsake you. So here, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Next verse, so that we may boldly say, the Lord is my helper, and I will not fear what man shall do unto me. So what is our courage as believers? It is not a bloated self-image, like I am so great and I'm so wonderful and I can do anything because I am such. It's not about that. It's about that the Lord has promised to keep upholding us, to not loosen this relationship. When this relationship with Him loosens, it is because of us, not because of Him. He wants it to be as intimate as possible. He doesn't want anything else but us to be close to Him. He is like a father. No, He's not like a father. He is our Father. So this is wonderful. This is amazing, and it's very much repeated in the New Testament. Except there is a tiny bit of difference. There is no until here. Okay, there is no limitation to it. God in the New Testament doesn't say until you do this work or that job or finish that thing I entrusted you with. No. He just says, I'm not going to leave you. I'm going to stick with you. And that is for all our lives as believers. So, yippee, we don't even need to cheat about it. What a great encouragement that is, I think. Well, I think for all of us. And this is a great foundation for us to be courageous and say, okay, I'm not irresponsible, but I'm going to go with the Lord. And if I make mistakes, hey, He's not going to leave me. He's not going to forsake me. So I can just keep going, make mistakes, get up, and trust Him, and try to learn and keep going on. So God bless you with that today.